Hello, I'm Danniel. This time, I would like you to introduce the ancient road of Japan. The name of the road is Higashi-Koya-Kaido. As you know, Koya-san is the most famous and attractive place in Japan, especially in Kansai region. It's a kind of religious city built in the mountain of Wakayama Prefecture. It was registered as a World Heritage in 2004, just 20 years ago. It was hundreds of old temples and has a lot of historical buildings. Many tourists took visiting that place in the plan if they intend to visit Kansai region. And I guess if you already have visited Japan, you might already have been there. You can get there by taking train from Osaka. It takes about 2 hours. Of course, I would recommend taking a train, especially the first visit of Koya-san. But if you are intended to visit there again, how about walking from Kyoto to Koya-san? In fact, there is an ancient way from Kyoto to Koya-san. They call the road Higashi-Koya-Kaido. This time, I would like you to introduce that old road. Vamos! Last time, we started walking from Kyoto, Iwashimizu Hachimangu, and finally reached Hiraoka Station, Higashi Osaka City. So let's start from here. The region is at the bottom of Ikoma Mountain, so the scenery from here is very good. And more, there are so many old wood-made houses and temples remaining. You can see these kind of old-school Japanese houses. And you can find these big rocks at here. In the old era, they brought those rocks from that mountain. Used that as graves, castles, and so on. So the rocks are still important for the people living this region. This rock has a shape of hyotan. This region is called Hyotan-yama. Hyotan means a gourd. The shape of that is just like a guitar. We use it as a water bottle or storing sake or something. The shape is just like the old tombs too. In fact, they call this region by that name because there were a big tomb here. And the shape of that tomb was just like a hyotan, so they called it Hyotan-yama. This shrine is called Hyotan-yama Inari Shrine. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, a famous king of Sengoku period, built this shrine. Inari Shrine enshrines Inari no Kami, a god of rains and agriculture. This shrine is considered as one of the 3 major Inari shrines in Japan. The most famous one is, as you already know, Fushimi Inari Shrine at Kyoto. In fact, there are too many tourists in Fushimi Inari. You may get a little bit tired by the people, so I highly recommend visiting this shrine. You can enjoy the quiet, solemn atmosphere. Now let's continue walking. Now we are entering Yao City. Maybe that small hill is... I thought so. This is a tomb. It's called Shionji-yama Tomb. A big tree is coming out from the tomb. It feels like a spirit of the king's soul inside. Something is on the hill. These are kind of earthenware, but it's not real things, it's replica. This tomb was built in the era of Tang period. It's about 1,600 years ago. This tomb has 106 meters length. It's one of the most big tombs in Osaka. We call this kind of shape Zenpo Koen-kun. We don't know who the burial person is. But probably it is one of the king of that era. This tomb has a beautiful shape and the shape is still remaining perfectly. You can enjoy the nice scenery from here too. A plane is flying above the ancient town. It's a sure combination, I think. Now let's start walking again. This is an unmanned green grocer. You can pick the vegetables by putting your coin into the coin box. Yao City is famous by that local industry. There are so many companies making industrial products. Especially 40% of teeth brushing products are made in this city. These beautiful trees are made for Japanese-style gardens. And of course, the rock products are also one of the main industry of this region. Old school wood-made houses are remaining in the city too. There are a kind of shrine. Now let's take a look. This is called Onji Shrine. We don't know when this shrine was built. At least 1,500 years ago, maybe. A rabbit and a dragon are the angels of this shrine. This well is called a Kaido. It means red well. When the rain is gonna fall, the well water becomes red. So the old people of this region didn't need any rain forecasts like an app in smartphone. Now let's start walking again. We are getting into Kashiwara City. It's a beautiful white house like the Himeji Castle. There's a shrine again. As you start walking in this region, soon you'll find a shrine. And these shrines are a bit far from the main road. You have to go up many stairways. It's a tough road. This shrine is called Nudehiko-Nudehime Shrine. It's hard to remember for Japanese too. Those are slogans by Ichiro and Anne Frank. Nice combination. This shrine is surrounded by mountain trees. That produces a mysterious atmosphere. There are many old school houses too. This station is called Ando Station, Kintetsu Railways. We came 11 kilometers from Hiraoka Shrine today. If you think it's hard to continue, you can stop walking and go back from here. Now, let's start walking again. There's a river before us. The river is called Yamato River, and its name suggests the river came from Yamato, an old name of Nara. So good scenery. We're gonna cross the Yamato River. Going through the old-fashioned road. Shrines are everywhere indeed. We are getting into Fujidera city now. This city has a kind of nostalgic atmosphere, like we are in the era of Showa period. There are many small individual shops and diners around here. It creates such kind of nostalgic feelings. Domyoji is a famous temple of this city. Let's take a look. This is the Domyoji. This was built in 594 in the era of Asuka period. The god of this temple is Sugawara Michizane, considered as a god of education. Michizane was a famous, talented politician served the emperor called Uta Tenno, but he was fooled by another politician and forced to move to Dazaifu in Fukuoka prefecture. While he was moving from Kyoto to Dazaifu, he stopped by and met his aunt here. There is a Buddha statue inside this temple, and they believe Michizane made that. Now we are getting into Habikino City. This kanji character means Konda Hachimangu. If you already saw my movie Higashi-Koya-Kaido Volume 1, you may notice we start this trip from a shrine called Iwashimizu Hachimangu in Kyoto. Hachimangu is a group of shrines. There are 44,000 of Hachimangu shrines in Japan. It's incredible. The main Hachimangu shrine is called Uta Shrine in Oita Prefecture, Kyushu land. So let's take a look. Sorry, they're under construction now. The construction company was established in 578. That's unbelievable. In the near of this shrine, you can find an ancient tomb. It's called Onin Tenno-ryo Kofun. But unfortunately, you can't notice it is a tomb from this point of view. It looks like just a small forest. Actually, almost all tombs are something like that, because it fuses with nature. So let's go south anyway. We are passing through Furuichi region now. That statue means the right way is to Osaka, and the left way is to Yamato, Nara Prefecture. If you already saw my old movie, Takenouchi Road, you might notice we already came this road before. At that time, we came from Osaka and went to Nara. But this time, we are heading to south, Koya-san. This region has a nostalgic atmosphere too. There are many old Japanese-style houses. And from here, you can see beautiful mountains of Nara at your left side. Now we are entering Tondabayashi City. These mountains are called Ikoma Sanmyaku, a beautiful mountain range of Osaka. So old wood-made house is remaining. That tower is a symbol of peace. We call it PL Tower. This city also has such old school houses and buildings too. Good atmosphere. This is an unmanned bento shop. Is there any possibility of being stolen? Don't worry, they have a camera for crime prevention. This apartment house has a unique exterior. It's just like a Japanese old-style house. I guess maybe they are preserving this region's whole exterior. Now we are in Jinaicho, Tondabayashi City. We have already seen so many beautiful old-school Japanese wood-made houses. But actually, this town has an enormous houses and buildings than those regions. It's just like we are in a town of Edo period. If there are no cars and the street isn't a car road, we definitely believe this is Edo period. And the most important thing is there aren't so many tourists very much. I came here on Monday or Thursday. I don't remember correctly. I don't know how the crowd is in Saturday or Sunday. But I'm so sure this town is so calm and quiet. You can enjoy such a cozy atmosphere indeed. If you have already been to Kyoto or somewhere like this kind of old city, I highly recommend visiting this Jinaicho. Please remember that. Now we are getting into the last city of today. It's called Kawachi-Nagano City. It's located at the south of Osaka. We call this place Minami Kawachi. We already came 23 kilometers today. My foot is almost broken. But there are only 4 kilometers remain. Oh, is that a Buddha statue? Absolutely. Let's take a look. This is the kindergarten of Buddhism. So the temple is at the side of it. I was concerned if those children saw this horrible statue. Oh, the Buddha is here. The temple is called Gokurakuji. Gokuraku means a perfect heaven. The most big and famous Buddha statue is in Nara Todaiji, but it's inside the temple. This Buddha statue is outside of the temple. So you can enjoy seeing this statue with the scenery of this city. That's why I like seeing the Buddha statue outside of temple. Now this is the destination of today. Kawachi Nagano Station. We came almost 30 kilometers away, but the Koya-san is still far away from here. See you again next time.